3-5 come too stinky, it's Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and night gloves slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, stack bad in the present, and you can get wrapped on. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then, run up your mouth yet again. Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. That's right. Nah, that ain't the flex though. I got cheers on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro. And the cops know that I don't.
Rick. First up, we have Valkyrie from Germany.
This bout,
all the talking. After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Missing with that jab. The straight right just misses. The champion is back for another defense. Good counter punching. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
For the weary. And we may see a stoppage here. And freight train goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot by her. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. We wanted action, and they are delivering. That right hook won't score. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. straight right just misses. No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Good counter punch. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. A perfect counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of defense here at all. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with the jab. Just misses with the right uppercut. She catches and counters. Nice counter. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Good counter shot by her. The perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Caution being thrown to the wind. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Nice counter punch right up the middle. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Those counter punches have to hurt. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got...
back into the fray here in round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She got clipped by that counter. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. And down goes Freight Train. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still undisputed champion, Valkyrie.
Stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the go, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top so high, I have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The juice of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my movements. Go up and sit in the
Hope you brought your wet. Up first is...
This bout is scheduled.
A lot of trash talk. Here we go for round one. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Nice counter shot by her. The straight right just misses. Just missed with that hook. Champion is back for another defense. Do you believe what we are seeing? And freight train goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it, you can do it again.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They got some work to do. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response.
There's the bell for round two. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Straight right just misses. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Counter punch. Good counter punching. Well done with that counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Not a lot of defense here at all. He scores with that counter. He needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. She got clipped by that counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We know they've got the advantage so far, but here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. You'd like to see more jabs. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter shot lands. Straight right just misses. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Perfect counter lands. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Here we go to the fourth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Good counter shot by her. Beautiful counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Straight right just misses. A perfect counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there is no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
Back into the fray here in round 5. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in this? She wasn't ready for that counter. Jab slightly off target. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Misses with that uppercut. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. She catches and counters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. She misses with that jab. We wanted action, and they are delivering. A straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Catch and shoot. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. Will this fight continue? No, it will not. They're going to stop it.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and still.
Real General's back in the building. Trust. Tell him man ease up.